Good evening, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to tonight's main event, or shall I say this afternoon's main match, in which we have the Chargers U17 Elite being coached by Coach Dominic Jimenez. They will be facing off against the Florida Flames U18 club, in which these two teams have faced each other before in the past, in which the outcome was not necessarily the best for the Clearwater Chargers, but now, dealing with a number of different roster changes and player movements within the actual pitch, and now having to deal with the Chargers Elite 2024. We begin a new chapter. We are waiting now for the referee to give the okay as the West Florida Flames take a look at their shape. Some last minute stretches here as the referee looks at the sideline judges. And we are now here live, in which the first touch goes immediately down into the mailman in midfield, in which he'll do a long ball over to the right. Hudson in the right strike position, gearing up for some type of deliveries, in which we've seen him during the practices. They have been insane, as the mailman receiving the ball in the middle with a little bit of a traffic there. Right back over to the mailman again. He'll send it right back down. It's a far ball, in which the West Florida Flames, they'll get a nice little touch on it and send it up to the midfield. Diego, one of the new recruits on a 10-day contract extension, ready and willing. As that ball gets sent down, quick little throw in by the West Florida Flames. We'll need the cameraman to just kind of zoom in there as the Chargers gearing up for the throw-in. Kevin here in the left back position, inching his way up, making himself readily available, in which we have the first shot here. It looks like that may have been, it's hard to tell from this angle, but it looked like it was Nathan or possibly Hudson. West Florida Flames goalie with the ball, looking to the left and looking to the right, telling his troops to move downfield. They're going to play it immediately from the back, checking in with the center midfielder. No, that is actually the left center back. Back into the midfield, checking in. Not the best pass all the way back to the center back, as he'll take a nice little touch here with the outside foot. Switching it over to the right back. Florida Flames inching their way up, as Jose will try to move in a little bit here, as Diego causing a little bit of pressure here, as Lyle's going to try to make something happen, as will Nick. Jose with the ball, trying to make something happen and trying to pitch it into the actual middle of the field for the Chargers. Mailman with the ball, he'll send that one down, looking for one of the strikers here. Left back for the Florida Flames on top of that one, as Noah's going to try to head this one down, and Kevin will also consistently kind of ride this one out towards out of bounds. Number of fans here on the sideline, as the kids are heavily in attendance today. Clay will take a look down in the back here, in which he is up in the striker position. Number of fans here that have traveled throughout the East Coast to see him play today, as the Florida Flames gearing up for a throw-in. Mailman giving some direction there. That's Noah Graham, a.k.a. the Locomotive. West Florida Flames trying to make something happen in the left back position here. Jose is going to read this particular ball here, get a nice little touch. And we have a number of players. Nathan also over to the right trying to make something happen, receiving that ball. Nice little touch there, but he lost it. Florida Flames back up top, loose settle. Kevin with the ball in the left back position, in which 27, actually 17, I believe that's Nico, or Nino. Kevin trying to run this one down. He'll do a slide tackle, but the ball's still in play. Mailman trying to come over with some help. And Nick, a.k.a. Vision, he'll backpedal and try to retrieve this one. Florida Flames trying to work it into the center backs here. Actually, it looks like they did move up a little bit. Number 8 with the ball, receiving some pressure. 10 trying to make something happen, not able to get it. Chargers are going to send this ball downfield. No one around, and the center backs will try to reset, moving this ball over to the left and now back over, at least looking back over to the right, as that ball sent down over to the left back position. Chargers trying to make a play on it. Coach Dominic on the sideline talking to his troops as he has made a number of different roster changes, player movements on the field, trying to work on something a little slightly different, which has shown to be pretty beneficial here, especially for the second half of the season here. But here we are, 11 o'clock gameplay, West Florida Flames U18 challenging the U17 Chargers, in which Krish will get his first stop of the day as the Chargers regaining their offensive shape. Krish will gear up for a kick downfield, makes it slightly towards the middle of the field here as number 10 trying to pitch it out to the left as that ball goes out of bounds. Gearing up for the throw-in. Or actually, it looks like we're geared up for a kick as all troops will backpedal here. Plenty of sun here. Yellow versus the blue, in which Noah's going to head that one down, not allowing that ball to get into the paint, or shall I say into the box at least. Florida Flames gearing up for the throw, and it's a short one. Nice little settle, but the ball will be turned over. Florida Flames right back on it. Lyle's going to come in with a nice little body check. Noah's going to go down here, trying to do a little bit of containment here. As they're gearing up for the corner, Spencer running out, showcasing the coverage, in which that's one of the things you will notice with Spencer. He's able to cover a lot of ground here. Long gazelle giraffe legs, but they cover a lot of ground and coverage. As that ball's headed, possible opportunity far to the right. Krish will gear up for yet another kick. Clay trying to get the settle off of the hip, not able to actually bring it down though. Florida Flames, they'll reset, send it right back over to the goalie. Playing it short, they'll send it out to 23 as their right back will also check in, showing his availability. We got a long bomb here, and here we go. Spencer running it down, showing the containment, able to break up the play as Lyle will let it be known by giving Spencer a nice high five on the side. As that ball kicked down, keeper calling it out, and immediately playing that ball short over to Kevin. He'll take a look into the center of the field, sends it in over to the referee just about. Not the best pass there, but he will run this down. He'll be able to redeem himself and see exactly what he can do. Trying to shield the ball as number 17 coming in semi-hot, as there are a number of games currently being played on the neighboring fields as Krish gears up for the goal kick. Florida Flames playing high and trying not to allow any short play as that ball sent down. Looks like each kick is getting further and further. Mailman sends this one down, trying to connect with Clay, the cleaner. He'll send this one down back into the midfield. Another header by the Mailman, sending it down, and that ball is going to be connected with number 13 as Hudson on the side. No, it looks like, yes, that is Hudson trying to make a play there, as it looks like Nick's going to gear up for the throw, and that may actually be Spencer. Hard to tell from the angle, but Florida Flames backpedaling, opening up for a reset as Jose looks on, trying to read the play. That ball connects down to 17. Kevin's in on the action here. Mailman with the ball. He'll reset, give it back over to Vision. No, that's not. Is it? Yes, that is Vision, number 22. That's Nick. Sending that down. A great settle by the Mailman. He'll send that down, connecting with Nathan.
You're still there. You're still there.
Mailman making his run as well. Let's take a look at that settle again. Here we got the quick kick by Krish. Noah the Mailman inside of the left foot, trying to bring that ball down, knowing that he cannot make that turnover there. Able to get the great settle, turning it upfield. Nathan letting it be known that he is readily available with both of his hands pointing down to his feet. Mailman noticing the actual available teammate there, making his run as Nathan will take a nice touch upfield, ready to attack as he'll take a look, trying to feed Clay. Oh, a beautiful ball here. Little 1-2 action here almost, but it looks like the Florida Flames were able to actually capitalize here defensively as coach will send this one in. Take a look and see exactly what we got going here. Oh, it looks like that ball slipped here. Hudson trying to bring that one down. No, that's Nathan trying to actually get it back there. A little bit of slip action there. Mailman and Spencer cleaning it up there, if we can get that word out. Clay dribbling. That ball's going to go out of bounds. He's not too happy with the touch. You can see it on his face, but he is gearing up to get back. Jose pitching it in just a little bit, trying to get closer to the midfield. West Florida Flames versus the Chargers U17 Elite. 0-0. As the backs will reset this and try to change the field up slightly. Plenty of time to bring it up, in which number 8 pointing down as to where he should send that down. Spencer tried to get in on the action to close that one down, but that ball's going to go out of bounds. As it looks like Lyle will throw this ball in. Working their way down the field, trying to connect with Nathan. Hudson with the ball. A little bit of dribbling magic here. He'll send this one down. Spencer's going to send it right back up to the midfield. As the Florida Flames looking downfield again. Plenty of time here. Not a lot of pressure going on up top. Hot day like today, it seems like the players are going to try to conserve as much energy as possible. As now the Florida Flames making their way past the midline. Mailman and Kevin, that's Jose. Mailman with a little bit of foot magic here, trying to make something happen. 3 Flames around him though. Passing it back into the center field. Florida Flames on the attack there, looking over to the right. Spencer with the coverage, locking it down. Great defensive pressure there by Spencer and Lyle coming in with the help as well. As it looks like we gear up for a huge corner. Mailman going to put another header on it, in which that's his 3rd already. Trying to not allow the Florida Flames offense to create anything possible as this ball gearing up to be kicked. It's a low one here, able to connect here. Looks like that was Diego. Hudson now with the ball. Jose wants it. He's got a hand up, tried to make a run, but the ball did not get sent over. He did have it, though. Got to be a little louder on that side. Sometimes the hand is not good enough as Florida Flames working their way through a number of players here. Possible opportunity. Right strike, right back over to number 8 as Kevin's going to try to give him a little bit of pressure, and Lyle closing in as well. Slide tackle there by Kevin. Staying in on the play, not giving up. As these 18-year-olds coming in, trying to manhandle these U17 players. Possible opportunity still here. Mailman containing on the outside. A little bit of foot magic by number 28. Left foot! And the Chargers able to withstand the offensive threat. As the Florida Flames playing high yet again, not allowing any type of easy play from the back as the goal kick is sent out of bounds. 14 resetting, giving it back over to the center backs. Plenty of time here, but Clay now applying a little bit of pressure there, a little bit further past the actual midline. Able to connect, but Lyle's going to come in with a body check and be able to kind of help cause turnover. Nice little outside nudge there by 23, but that ball is going to be broken up. Mailman coming in with the defensive stop here. Florida Flames still with the ball. Clay the cleaner. Heavy on the ball there. Taking a shot from afar. Sometimes you just got to take some of those bad boys.
Guys, let's go.
Goal kick awarded for the Florida Flames as they gear up, trying to make something happen. As that ball played short out to the left. Chargers relatively high as number 8 tries to make a run. Nick, a.k.a. The Vision, he'll get on that. Heads that one over, but Florida Flame able to capitalize here. Diego on a 10-day contract, trying to make something happen. Paperwork properly placed in, joining the boys for the 2024 season as the Florida Flames gear up for this ball yet again. Gathering their shape as the Chargers now playing slightly higher now, getting comfortable and getting a feel for the actual gameplay. Mailman tries to backside kick it as that ball is being ran down. Krish, arguably one of the best goalies in the league, grabbing that ball down and sending it down, trying to connect with Nathan and Hudson, who will go down. Mailman with the ball, he'll send this one down. A little bit of give and go action, not complete though. Good play. Tried to connect, Nathan did, but that ball still in the foot presence of the Florida Flames. as these puffy clouds cannot get any puffier. But that Florida heat, sun dialing down, draining players early on. We'll see if it has any type of effect. Florida Flames able to reset. Time of possession, 60-40. Florida Flames favor, maybe 65-35, the way they're moving this ball in the back. But Chargers, defensively sound, not allowing the Florida Flames to knock on their door repeatedly. As that ball into the midfield there. Heavy is the mailman on the ball. Slide tackle there. But that ball right back over to Nick. Vision, he'll send this one down, trying to connect with Clay. Center backs on top of that for the Florida Flames as that ball sent down.
Get in there, Kev.
As the cameraman yelling at the left back, trying to get the inside gap on the right striker who was readily available. Kevin catching up and trying to close that in as the Florida Flames gearing up for the goal for the actual corner kick here. A lot of movement in the box here. Goalkeeper possibly may have received a fingernail on that to actually forward that out, but no, it looks like it was out of bounds. Goal kick awarded, sent down. Clay trying to settle that. Mailman off of the chest, connecting with Clay. Clay back over to Lyle, or no, that's Nick. Nick's going to send this one down as that ball goes out of bounds. And Florida Flames gearing up as it looks like we have reached the first water break. As we're back now, Florida Flames looking downfield, trying to see who's making a run, in which that ball is going to be sent in. Diego with the breakup, Mailman with the ball inside over to Nathan, not able to get the settle, but he still is heavy on the ball there as Jose is going to come in with a little bit of assistance, a little bit of rollback there, and back over to Nathan. He'll try to get a foot on that bad boy as Jose trying to make something happen, but the right back for the Florida Flames wanted it a little more than anyone else. Mailman trying to make a play on that one as Nick is going to receive that ball, sends that ball into the left back. Kevin with a slide tackle. Mailman with the ball. He'll take a look downfield, sending it long over to Hudson. Not able to connect there, but great anticipation.
Well, these guys, they're waiting for it.
As the Florida Flames, long ball into the box. Fans not too happy with the opportunity there, as you can hear it on the sideline. 17 is definitely one to watch, in which he has been open quite some time as Mailman sends this ball down. Florida Flames starting their offense again from the back as the Chargers pitching over and closing in. Clay in on the first side, not able. Actually, Florida Flames able to make the actual pass here. 23 with the ball in. Kevin trying to maintain and contain. Bars sending that ball down. It's a long touch there. Nick with a shoulder check. Might need the medical staff to check on the shoulder of number 23 as that ball sent down. Clay might be able to get a long touch on that one. 14 able to close that in into the goalkeeper, in which he'll send this ball down. Lyle heading that in, and Noah with the hard settle.
Patience, Noah, patience.
In need of a little bit of a patience, though, in which he did get the settle and the actual touch down, but sends it downfield. Let's take a look and see if we can take a look at that settle. We'll wait till after the play here as number 4 with the ball, passing it down into the center field, and now a little bit of dribble there from the midfielder, working it down, and that's Jose breaking up the play. Back over to 10, 10 back over. Plenty of time here. 14 opening up in the right back position as the middle field receiving some pressure there by Jose, but able to really get that ball right back out. Really, Florida Flames moving that ball quite well in the back line there, I must say. But now, if they can continue to try to connect with the midfield and then up to the strikers, which they've been trying to do, and then of course, but of course they do have to deal with the Chargers U17 defensive tenacity, in which they have turned it up, sneaking into some of these practices and witnessing the defensive drills and offensive drills as well. Definitely not easy to score on this particular team here. especially for the second half of the field, second half of the actual season, that is. Chargers with their backs to the wall there, but handling the actual offensive threat relatively calmly. Florida Flames still with the ball. Plenty of time here, no pressure, able to connect here, but now Diego closing in, but the Florida Flames going through, able to get a shot off.
Let's go, Kaden, let's go! Kaden, I need to see some energy out there, come on! Communicate!
And you can hear the fans on the sideline there. Noah with a quick little touch, breaking up the actual shot there defensively. Caden making his presence in on the field, part of the speed force, arguably one of the fastest on the team, in which he will now make his run right now, closing in on the ball. Left back will be forced to actually reset that ball, switching it around. Hudson tries to get in on the action, misses the settle here. Jose still with the ball there, able to connect back with Hudson.
Yeah,
Hudson going to try to make him pay there on the sideline, sending a long ball down over to Jose, in which that ball still inbounds. 23 receiving a charge of electricity by the actual Chargers with the 2v1. 4 opening up space, in which Diego and Nick will try to run this ball down. Ball out of bounds, and you can see the fans on the sideline pretty happy with the actual defensive intensity. 14 gearing up, looking over to the left, gearing up for the actual throw in which now you can start to see the actual sun taking effect here. Flames still with the ball, passing it in. A little bit of foot magic here. Nobody stepping up though, but still makes the pass. You might have wanted to see him actually gear up for an actual shot, though. Right striker into the paint there. That's the box. As Lyle's going to get that ball out of there. One's going to send it in. Lyle once again heading it out of the box. Chargers with a possible opportunity. No, that's the Flames with an opportunity, in which that ball's going to go out of bounds. Krish with the goal kick, sending it down, trying to connect over with Hudson, or possibly, hard to tell, that may be Diego over there. Well, it looks like, no, that was Kevin. As Lexi in on the play, creating a little bit of pressure as well. Hudson trying to run this one down. That ball's going to be kicked to the right of the goal. Goal kick is short in the Florida Flames' favor. Keeper calling it out, looking over to the left and right. He'll roll this ball over to the right. As the right back sends that ball.
Long.
Trying to get a nice long touch. That's Kevin trying to make something happen and feed the right strike. As we'll need the cameraman to zoom in slightly on the far side of the field. Lexi in with the ball, looking over to the left. Hudson making himself readily available, in which Lexi was able to find him. Now a little bit of foot magic here, connecting with Clay the Cleaner. But number 14 for the Florida Flames, able to break that ball up, but now still receiving a lot of pressure by the Chargers. That's Lyle in on the action, connecting with Hudson, trying to dribble through there, but the defensive backs for the Florida Flames standing strong. Diego's going to send this one right back in. Clay jumps up, no connection. Lyle with the ball, trying to get on, trying to get a foot past them, as that ball gears up for and out of bounds, as 4 taking a look downfield before he can actually receive that. It's a nice long ball, but the keeper's going to call this one out. As the Chargers regain their shape, Krish looking over to the right, trying to see who's available, in which he'll send this ball down. Kevin tried to make something happen as that ball was bounced off the Florida Flames and then into Kevin. Lexi with a little bit of pressure there. Florida Flames fighting through, sending that ball, but that ball's going to be stopped by Diego in the midfield. 10 trying to get a settle on that. Clay sending it down, trying to connect with Lyle as he'll try to run this one down. 14 opening up. Clay closing in on the action.
Help him out. Good job.
Great defensive stop there by Hudson, as 14 is going to reset all the way back to the center back position, in which they've been pretty successful on resetting the actual plays.
With it, guys. Come on, yellow.
A lot of time of possession again for the Florida Flames, as that ball sent down to the far left side of the field, trying to connect with the left strike. That ball's going to be closed in, and it looks like that's Kevin over there. Kevin and Caden trying to stop it over here, in which Noah's going to slide tackle. Let's take a look and see what we got here, as there is a call on the play. We'll take a look at the slow motion and see exactly what we got here, as that ball looks like the mailman able to connect with the ball, and then it looks like the player fell over him. The mailman, number 24, Noah Graham, defensive MVP player for Dunedin Falcons, looking up, staring down the ref, putting his hands out, pleading his case. Looks like the referee possibly did not have the best of angle. You can see the player also talking to the mailman as well, as they dab it up a little bit, in which they both realize exactly what happened, but nevertheless, the call is in the West Florida Flames' favor, in which they will gear up for a kick. A lot of player movement here in the box, as Caden, Lexi, and the rest of the gang will actually mark up a number of different players. Defensive tenacity here. Let's see what happens, as Chris is going to be able to grab that ball down. Caden's going to make his run, in which he's going to start running this ball down. Lyle, see if we can activate some speed here, but 23 able to try to kind of shield him a little bit. Lyle not happy with the actual play there, in which it seems as if they may have been some incidental ball contact there, maybe a possible foul there on the hand, and it looks like they really wanted a handball, but we'll see. It looks like they are awarded something here outside of the box, as the Florida Flames are now gearing up, showcasing the wall. Mailman in there as well, but there's a ricochet, in which that ball is going to go out of bounds, gearing up for a corner kick. Chargers in, and that's Lyle. No, that's Liam, number 2. Woo! And you can see a proud parent there on the sideline.
Good shot, buddy.
Let's see if we can get a replay on that.
Let's go!
Liam charging first. See if we can take a look here at the corner kick, in which you can see the Chargers making a run into the box here. Lyle tries to get a side foot on it, but Liam with the inside of the right foot. And you can see he is charged up, running over to the sideline there. And just like that, the Chargers up on the U18 Florida Flames. Chargers up 1-0. Clay coming in hot and heavy, able to receive the ball and pass it over to Hudson. And you can see the fans for the Chargers are fired up on the sideline. Here we go, gearing up. Quick throw in, able to connect with Clay. He'll try to continue downfield. 14 able to close in which he's been pretty busy with those feet today. Clay not giving up on the play. Bars, in which will send this one down, working their way all the way through the Charger defense here, as number 4 takes a look downfield before taking a nice little pass up top. Diego finally getting the ball here, as Lexi will try to get a foot on that one. Mailman tries to contain there. Lyle with a little bit of help. No, that's Nick. He'll come right back. Hudson and Diego in the backfield. There is a shot. Krish with an outstanding save, in which he's been grabbing them left and right, sending the ball down over to the right and trying to make a play from the right back. He'll dribble down, in which a number of players will try to get into shape, but Florida Flames with the ball. Clay able to get the ball. We were looking for a medium-sized touch there, not able to break the pack there though, in which the defensive backs for Florida Flames now turning it upfield, bringing it down and trying to regain their shape offensively. No pressure, plenty of time here. Sends it up top. A great lead ball into the box. Slightly too far though, as that was you could not have asked for a better ball. Krish able to get the ball, gearing up for the send down. High altitude, past the midline. Hopefully a bounce in their favor. Lyle with the header. Clay going to try to get it down there. Chip pass back over to Lyle. Fighting through it. 14. Not worried about the commotion there. Dribbling the ball upfield. Plenty of space and time.
A little faster, Kaden, on that one next time. We got that.
In which that ball now out of bounds. 1-0. Florida Flames feeling the heat. Literally.
Don't worry. Good. You're injured? Quit. Oh.
Florida Flames with the ball, slightly past the midline, trying to send it in. That's Nick. He'll get a foot on that one. Not the best touch that he would have wanted, but still able to get it down. Unfortunately, back over to 10, in which that ball will now get sent down. Back over to the Florida Flames line as Lyle. Plenty of opportunity here. A little bit of foot magic. What's he going to do with a 1v2? 23 is going to run this one down. Feints to the right. Still battling it out. Lyle showcasing the strength. A little bit of a stare down there. As the Chargers gear up for the corner kick. A lot of movement in the box here. As Liam tries to get slightly heavy on the ball. Kevin with a little bit of pressure. Florida Flames feeling the heat in the back line. A lot of pressure from the Chargers. Defensively trying to box them in. Can the Florida Flames break out of this? So far still maintaining possession. Lexi in the midfield defensively trying to actually stop this ball movement by the Florida Flames. Outstanding ball movement, but eventually out of bounds now. Mailman will break that up. Cause a reset, give the Chargers a little bit of time to kind of regroup. Ball in now, still with the Florida Flames.
Okay, all right.
As we gear up, get closer to the halftime here. As the Chargers U17 Elite are now up 1-0. As the Chargers gear up for the goal kick. Florida Flames playing high, trying to retrieve some type of ball from some pressure.
That's yours, Kaden.
A little bit of collision there. 23 with the ball on the far side of the midline. Right into the box to Mailman, and it looks like we are now gearing up for halftime. As Florida Flames will restart.
He's going.
30, making a run on the far side of the left. Closer to the midline here. Now that ball.
Big help, Kaden.
Shot opportunity already from the right strike. Big stop there.
Good job.
As 30 will hustle back. Florida Flames come out firing first. Mailman with the ball, connecting in with Nathan. Nathan back over to the right back. They'll send this one down for the run there. Great 1-2-3 give and give. I like to see that. Always good to see great ball movement on the sideline there. Good possible start. Florida Flames from the back. They'll a huge reset all the way down, in which Nick, he'll get that ball. Lyle coming in as well. Spencer taking a look downfield, trying to connect over, which he does connect with the left strike. Florida Flames there as well. Mailman back over to the left strike. As the Chargers coming in with a little bit of ball movement here.
Hey, why not? Why not? Why not?
As you can hear, a number of conversations here on the sideline here. Florida Flames back over into the midfield, dribbling it down. Mailman comes in with a quick little interruption of that play. Mailman trying to make something happen there, as is Diego.
Give it back.
Chargers trying to box them in, pinching them in. Florida Flames trying to fight their way out as the goalkeeper will run out and get the actual ball. Finally, a little bit of breathing room for the Florida Flames. Rolled out immediately to the left, and of course their left back opening up, making sure that he is available, as is their midfielders as well. Clay with a great defensive pressure there. Nathan now looking up with the ball. He'll receive a number of splitting 2 to 3 defenders here. Let's see what he got here. Looking for a possible opportunity, 1v2 now. Definitely like to see him kind of, put some laces on that bad boy a little bit sooner. But nevertheless, ball with for the Chargers. Passed in, but that ball will be turned over. Florida Flames on the attack. sending it back down. Number 1, left strike. Spencer closing in. Only one man to beat, and that's Spencer, and he'll close down and continue with the containment there. That's Spencer, again, showcasing the defensive ability. Long strides, quick strides, strong shoulder as that ball's sent into the box here. As the Florida Flames gearing up. Clay with the ball.
Huge.
He'll have to turn that ball right back in. Diego tries to receive the ball. Lyle will clean this one up. He'll look downfield. Sends it over to Hudson. He'll backpedal. And it looks like...
Call for it. Call for it. Oh.
Chargers continuing with the actual ball movement here. Noah sending this one down, trying to connect with the strikers here. As 13, he'll take a look downfield. Notices no one is there. Florida Flames with the ball. Rolling it out immediately. Clay will look over to the right to see if he has any backup. Florida Flames still with the possession. Again, they've been pretty successful throughout this game in the backfield and the midline. Now trying to attack in the midline. Mailman, a little bit of pressure, as is Clay with the bump. Referee's not going to be too happy with that one. As that ball sent in, Lyle's going to head this one, but left strike, he'll retain possession of this one. Nice little settle, but the Chargers...
No one's there. Who's there? Oh!
As Mailman connecting with Clay. Clay over to Nathan. Nathan loses the ball, but he will stay with it. 23 with the ball.
Yes!
Great defensive help there by Nathan and Hudson. Diego coming in with the action. Nathan trying to get in with yet another foot. Florida Flames struggling, trying to get that ball upfield. Lyle with the ball. Spencer coming in to clean it up a little bit. And now Kevin, or Caden, over to the sideline. Florida Flames still trying to work their way up as Nick, he will showcase his closing ability. Defensive containment. Florida Flames connecting into the midfield there. Clay coming in hot there. Left foot. Ricochet! And it looks like they're going to call that one a goal. Arguably one of the hardest balls to actually stop is when the ball is kicked in the direction of the goal, but then bounces off.
Goal or no goal? No goal?
As the fans really trying to get an answer, but it does look like it is going to be a goal for the Florida Flames, in which now the Florida Flames striking back 1-1, in which this one is tied. Mailman resetting, dribbling down the field, fanning to the right, looking to the left, passes over to Diego. No, that's actually Jose to Caden. Caden back over to the Mailman. Mailman takes a look over to Jose. Jose is going to send this ball up to Clay, in which that ball is going to bounce slightly out. But good to see the ball movement there.
Those are the worst ones, the hardest to save.
As you can hear,
the hardest to save are those
fans on the sideline acknowledging those hard to save balls that are shot where the goalkeeper would be able to make an actual play on it. But when that ball ricochets off, nothing you can do about that. In which we got a player down, right back up. Spencer with the containment. He'll get an inside touch on that one, breaking up that pass. Florida Flames, again, with their backs up against the wall, literally and figuratively, as that ball sent down. Chargers possibly on the attack here. Got another player down here. Right back up as Nathan runs this one down. Diego trying to close in the gap here. Trying to contain the Florida Flames at the midline. The sun now starting to take its toll on all players, but the momentum of the Florida Flames after that last goal, you can see the difference of energy here. Flames sending it down into the midfield.
Let's go. Good job, Noah. Let's go.
Flames still trying to work their way, passing the midfield, looking downfield. Sending that ball down, no one able to actually run to that. As you can see,
I need a water break.
the momentum and or need of hydration.
No, we need it though.
30 with the ball here as Diego closes in on him. Spencer closing in, as is Lyle, in which the referee making a call on the play here. Lyle gearing up for the kick.
Ooh.
Down into the box, possible opportunity right back out to number 10, and now over. We have the Florida Flames on the attack. Diego closing in on number 8, able to connect with the striker there. One man to beat now, as Hudson will try to side kick this one. 8 tries to put some laces on that bad boy. 30 regaining the touch.
Nice.
Broken up by Hudson. A turn of Ruski there, and he'll go down hard. Referee not too happy about that, as Lyle will gear up for the kick, sending it down past the midfield here. Florida Flames with the settle and off to the races here. Contained by Clay, not allowing anything too easy. Back over to the center backs, and a huge switch of the field over to the right back. Able to create a little bit of space there, but closed in on. Chargers trying to keep them in one area. We got a hard slide tackle here. And the referee quick to yell out the cards. Kick awarded by the Florida Flames into the box, as that ball into the net here. But it looks like the bounce not in their favor. And in addition to that, it is offsides. Florida Flames again gearing up into the midfield. Lyle able to head that one over. One able to feed the right strike here. Looks like Lyle was able to get just enough of the toes on that ball, as the Florida Flames yet again rolling it out to the right. Liam able to get in there. As the Chargers regroup a little bit. Diego moving over to the left back position. Spencer and Lyle looking in to see exactly where this ball is coming in at. Kevin in the right back position for the Chargers. Nathan running up top. Clay running it down, trying to contain here. Not a lot of energy here as 30 rolls out to the left back position. That ball is going to be kicked out, send down to the front right, to the front strike. 8 with the ball, not able to settle it in time. Nathan able to get back and close down the offensive threat. Back over to 30, a little bit of give and go action here. Nathan with the containment there, working together with Spencer as that ball sent into the box. Florida Flames still with the ball, a little bit of foot magic here. They will need to, it looks like they were about to reset. That ball's brought right back in, really trying to turn up the heat here, as the Sun has already did that. Nathan able to get a great foot on it and slow down number 23, Mailman. Chasing it down, trying to contain here. Now passed over to the right. Some assistance there by Diego, also on the left back position, causing the Florida Flames to work really hard, really trying to get past that wall. That's one thing that we mentioned for 2024 for these Chargers. It's not going to be easy to put up any type of, a long list of different shots.
Help.
Or scores upon these Chargers here, as the Florida Flames with a huge reset in the back. Sent downfield over to the right. Looks like Diego's going to get a head on that one. Number 1 with a possible opportunity here. Noah trying to close in. Chris with the ball. Kevin trying to make a play as he'll run out. Chris is looking downfield to the left and right. Florida Flames playing slightly high, not allowing anything easy, causing Chris to kick that one down. Settled off with the chest in the midline. Let's see if the Florida Flames, as Clay, a lot of pressure there. Not a lot of additional Chargers assisting with the pressure, though. Again, with this type of heat, definitely very important to kind of, retain all types of energy that you have. Getting drained is easy. As you can see, the movement has slowed down tremendously by the Chargers, but defensively they are still sound. 1-1. U18 Florida Flames versus the Chargers U17.
Let's go. Come on, Chargers. We need pressure on them. Make them
As you can hear the fans on the sideline cheering their team on. Some containment by Mailman. Ball passed over to the right strike. Nick's going to close in the gap. Give him a little shoulder check as well after receiving that ball. But the Florida Flames still on the attack. There's the cross. Krish, the goalkeeper, not too happy. As that ball sent back in there again. Nick with the ball trying to clear it. It's a soft clear. Diego trying to turn it upfield.
Demand it, Nate.
Fans left and right yelling handball. 23 trying to make a possible opportunity here. Number 1 with the ball. Nick's going to get a foot on that one, but trying to clear that ball is not easy right now. As referee not too happy with the elbow check, causing Spencer to fall. 23 with the ball and Clay running it down. That ball still sent down into the box though. Hudson with the ball turning upfield, not able to remain or contain or actually keep the possession. Right back into the Florida Flames, in which the clearing out of the ball is not as easy as it looks. Nathan with the ball, sidesteps, looks downfield, pressure on.
Get on.
As Clay all alone. As you can hear the fans yelling to Clay to get onside. Sometimes when that heat is on you, it's hard to kind of tell if you're onside or not. As the Florida Flames gear up for yet another kick. And it's a deep one here. Great lead ball. As Krish able to get a body on that. There's bodies everywhere. Headed now out the box. Noah's going to run this one down, sending it out to the left strike. As Mailman makes his run, but they were not able to connect. As the Florida Flames with plenty of time, able to send that ball right back downfield. Noah with the inside of the left foot sending this ball down. Clay trying to run it down. Nothing there. Back to containment for the Chargers.
Let's go, guys.
As we've seen throughout this game, Florida Flames able to connect a lot in the backfield / midfield. Gets a little more hairy when they're trying to connect with their strikers, as the Chargers have been defensively sound. Unfortunately, the goal from the Florida Flames was a ricochet, possibly could have been stopped. But when that ball is ricocheted, very hard to make a play on that. Florida Flames with the time of possession again, 68-32 percentage, give or take. No pressure whatsoever. Chargers waiting for the Florida Flames to bring it up and then apply pressure. Clay starting to tighten up, as is Nathan. Now with the ball, we do have the turnover that they wanted. Chargers with the ball. Nathan looking downfield, looking for some type of option here. Tried to make a play. Unfortunately, Florida Flames with the ball. Spencer trying to put a foot on that one. Lyle will send this one all the way over the actual, I was going to say bleachers, but over the bushes. That's going to go all the way over. And we do have a parent saving the game, able to get the ball, so we can actually still continue here. Due to budget cuts, it looks like, there has not been too many balls readily available. But we are back here live with Mr. Irby saving the day, and Caden running that ball down, keeping the pressure hot and heavy.
Feed him! Feed him!
Kevin throwing it into Lexi, showcasing the strength. They'll get it right back over to Kevin. He'll try to make a pass almost through the legs to Nathan. Not able to connect, though. Florida Flames able to reset. Chargers now playing it slightly high. That's a great lead ball downfield, but the Chargers on top of it. Spencer able to break that ball up.
You got time, Jose. You got time.
Jose with the ball, taking a look at what type of opportunities he's got. Mailman running this ball down. A little bit of a collision there, but Lexi with the ball with a little bit of help. Loses the ball. Number 10 still with the ball. A little bit of whip action here. Florida Flames remaining, containing, and keeping the possession, that is. Working their way downfield, but the Chargers causing them to reset slightly back to the midfield. They'll do a huge reset all the way back to the goalkeeper. That's exactly what you want. Goalkeeper getting that ball right back out to start the offensive attack. Nathan almost with the steal of the game. If he would have got that, it would be him versus the goalkeeper. Kevin with the ball looking downfield. Needs to get rid of it to 1v3. There's a lot of pressure, and now Florida Flames looks like they wanted a little more than he did when he had the ball. But staying on the ball, he looks downfield twice. Get rid of the ball. And that ball turned over. Florida Flames working hard. U18 Florida Flames versus the Chargers U17. Kevin still working on that ball. And Spencer coming in slightly too hot as they gear up for a kick. Referee going over to check the distance here,
Come on, defense.
as he will count his steps out,
Come on, defense. Watch the cutter.
letting the Chargers know exactly where they need to be. Movement on the way. Florida Flames all over the place in the box. Mailman tries to get a shoulder on that one. Florida Flames trying to knock on the door slightly outside of the box there, but the Chargers
Out, out. Clear it. Clear it.
all over the place. Fans are yelling left and right. Nathan with the ball. Sends it downfield. Goalkeeper out of the box, waiting for it. Going to capture it in the corner. Ball rolled out. See if we can get a steal here. Plenty of space. Able to switch the field. Right back checking out, the right striker checking in. Possibly the right back. Florida Flames, they've been pretty successful, again, moving that ball back here. 30 opening up. Receiving the ball as he checks in. It's a hard settle, though. Mailman in on the play, heavy on the ball. Not allowing anything easy. 30 with a quick throw in. The element of surprise. Able to kick that ball and make a play in here. That ball's going to go right back into the bushes. As we look over to see if Mr. Irby will make a play, as he does look to see if his skill set is needed.
Draw.
As a number of parents over there taking a look to see exactly how they're going to get that ball out. But here we are.
Come on. Come on, help out.
Liam heavy on the ball there.
Come on, guys.
Mailman with the defensive containment, not allowing any shots at the top of the box there outside of the 18.
We're on him.
Spencer with the defensive containment, which he's been doing this all game today. Kevin out there with the assistance. Mailman with the ball. He'll send this one downfield. A little bit of curling action there. Caden, a little bit of pressure. Got to tighten that up there. Possible steal opportunity there, but 13
Easy. Okay.
really trying to work. Caden not letting him pass, though. Great defensive pressure there. Staying with the play because 13 was definitely ready to turn that ball upfield, showcasing his speed. Getting quite physical on the sideline on the far end. Florida Flames fighting for that ball. With no one there, now into the box off of the head of Lyle. 30 with a shot. Krish with an outstanding save.
Good job, Keith.
Let's see if we can take a look at that one again. An outstanding delivery here from the far right side of the field. Lyle able to get ahead on that one. Unfortunately, it's a lob in favor of 30 inside of the right foot. Keeper able to make a play inside of the right hand. Number 30 tries again to kind of loft it into the top right hand corner, but not able to connect whatsoever. Woo. Wow, I gotta say, that is something right there. Chargers still defensively sound here. Florida Flames
That was big.
knocking on the door left and right. Goal kick. Manages to get slightly close to the midline. Jose with the ball.
We're dancing with these balls, though.
Quick release,
Energy.
guys. Let's go.
depleted.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Let's go.
Florida Flames laces down to the left of the goalkeeper as they gear up for the goal kick.
Get a good kick on this, though.
It's a high one past the midfield. Wind starting to pick up slightly as Caden running this ball down. Florida Flames switching the field, able to get it to the far right side, battling for the actual ball. Mailman with the ball, taking a look downfield. He'll send it down a little too much, but send it down for Jose.
Go one, go one, go one.
As the Florida Flames gear up. Not too much pressure there from the Chargers up top, allowing for the Florida Flames to bring it up with plenty of time here, plenty of space. Quick little rollout here in which it looks like he's gearing up for a long kick, in which he is able to actually get that one off. As that ball sent back down, tries to connect with the striker up top. Florida Flames still remain with the possession, 23. Light pressure by Nathan.
Come back.
30 with a possible opportunity here. He'll slip, but still containing is Spencer. Oh, how did that ball land on number 1? Live with the strength there, in which it looks like Diego was able to get that ball out of there.
Easy.
Clay trying to get a touch here on the far side of the midfield. Florida Flames able to regain possession here as Clay not giving up on the play. Far side of the midfield here.
Let's go, guys. Where's the energy?
Lot of energy coming from the sideline, as you can hear the parents on their feet trying to cheer on the rest of the troops for the Chargers. Florida Flames working their way now back into the midline here.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Talk to each other. He got 2. Come
Still
on,
working their way up. Noah's going to slide in, trying to receive it from the right. Oh, another slide in from the left. 23 with the ball, trying to put something on it there. Hudson with the actual containment there, closing that out.
Oh, don't let
As
him.
Florida Flames still with the ball, trying to connect with the right strike. As that ball goes out of bounds, we'll take a look here as that ball heavy. Florida Flames knocking on the door of the Chargers. Noah, the mailman, coming in, trying to get a touch on that. He'll slide in, misses the opportunity there, but does clear a little bit of space here. Quick little touch by the Florida Flames. Noah right back on his feet. The mailman slides again, tries to get laces on that, give or take. He'll pop right back up. Nathan and Hudson coming in as 23 pushes that ball out. Feints to the left, tries to continue over to the right, and then with the inside of the right foot, tries to feed the right strike as he'll try to check in there, but Diego with the outside of the right foot able to get that ball and break it up. As that ball now, Florida Flames on the right side of the box, feinting in. Nick's going to get a foot on that one. Florida Flames still on the attack there, but Clay with an outstanding steal sends it downfield. Caden running it down. Goalkeeper out of the box. As 30 will send this one down. Spencer again, one man to beat, but he'll have to contain there on the sideline. As the referee not too happy. It looks like it was a possible offside there. Oh, it looks like we're back to the future here. A blast from the past. We'll continue as we've seen this video already there. And here we are where the actual referee was not happy with the offsides there. As that ball sent down, Caden able to get a foot on that. 14 running it down. Caden will run this one down. Right back, really trying to work it back up the field. Diego in on the action. Florida Flames trying to reset there as they'll work their way closer to the near side of the field. Florida Flames still with the ball though, working it, able to get it into the midfield as he'll turn around. Mailman closing in on that ball as he could see that number 8 was trying to really turn it upfield and trying to make something happen. Great defensive read by Noah Graham, number 24. Defensive MVP for the Dunedin Falcons as number 1 goes into the box. Possible opportunity there. Krish with the play there. And it looks like the Florida Flames got a goal, but it looks like it was offsides, as this game is still tied 1-1.
Let's go, guys.
As that ball sent down to the middle of the field.
Yours. That's yours.
As that ball is headed out of bounds. Noah with the ball.
Yes, Noah.
Huge extensions on the legs, keeping the ball in play. Nick's going to send this ball right down to the midfield as Clay's going to run this ball down, try to make a play on it, but the right back bringing that ball in, and the rest of the Florida Flames will continue as Clay will not give up on the play. Sending it down all the way to the right strike. Nick's tried to get on the action, but Lyle will get in there for the cleanup and close that one out as the Chargers gearing up. Florida Flames knocking on the Chargers' door, pounding it. No doorbell, just complete fists, knuckles to the wood, banging on that door. As that ball now in the box, Lyle will head this one out. It's a soft one though. Florida Flames still wanting that ball. Lyle again, looking to the referee to see exactly what's going on here. It looks like they are going to gear up for a corner kick. A lot of movement
23, put a body on him.
as the Chargers look around. Ball in the air, possible opportunity here. 23 try to put some laces on that. 30 is going to try to work something out. 30 is going to go down. Nathan's going to run it down. 23 with the ball. Able to avoid Clay. Hudson now working his magic there, using the strength of that right shoulder. Fanning to the left, going to the right.
Good job, Clay. Force him back.
Great defensive pressure there by Clay the cleaner, forcing them to reset. Florida Flames on their side of the field, working it down. Very little time left on the clock, but plenty of time. It's a lead ball into the box. Backpedaling is Lyle. He'll head this one down. Hudson's going to send this one down. Goalkeeper out of the box here. Nathan's going to run this one down as the keeper will backpedal this and try to get it into the box. Quick rollout as he'll turn upfield, working his way. You know that ball's trying to get to 30 as he's been pretty busy this entire game. Number 30 for the Florida Flames. Huge throw in here. Noah trying to connect with Noah. Liam with the ball, trying to contain. Great defensive containment there by Liam, number 2. Hudson trying to make a play on that. That ball is working its way downfield. Noah with the ball. He'll send this one up top, connecting with Nathan. Back over to Kevin. It's a misfire on the pass. Maybe not the best of settle. Feigning to the left and going to the right is number 10. Hudson with the closeout defense here. Number 8 turning around and sending it down into the box. Slightly outside. Not able to get it anywhere. Mailman with the extensions of the legs. Working now on number 8. Not allowing him to work his way upfield. Trying to contain. Noah gets a foot on the ball, but 8 still able to maneuver downfield. Connecting with the right strike. Right strike feinting left. Going to the right. Outside of the actual box, Nick, a.k.a. Vision, he's going to send this ball out of bounds. And again, West Florida Flames, the U18 versus the Chargers Elite U17, 1-1. As there's a quick substitution. As you can hear kids on the sideline with tears due to all of the intensity going on in this game, as Lyle's going to send this ball. It's up high, still in play, sent down to the far side of the midfield. As Clay working his way downfield, jogging. You can see that they're all on autopilot here, trying to squeeze out any possible energy left. Florida Flames still on the attack, feeding over to the right strike, working their way back inside. 10 trying to open up space, showcasing that he's readily available. Broken up by Diego.
Run with him. Release.
Fanning to the left, sending it down. 1v1. It's a 50-50 ball with Clay and number 13. as he'll send this ball downfield, still inbounds, headed out by Hudson. Nathan's going to get a foot on this one. Kevin with the ball inside touch, looks downfield. He's going to try to connect with Liam. Liam's going to run it down, see if he can do anything with it as he's closing in on the ball. It's a quick throw in to the mailman by Kevin. Outside touch, pushes it out. Left foot, shot fired. And that ball is going to go out of bounds to the left, but great opportunity there. Possible game-winning goal there, but here we are right back on the far side of the midfield. Liam running this ball down.
Don't let them cut through the defense, guys. Make them pay for that. Let's go.
Not happy with the call there. Florida Flames with the ball outside of the box.
No shot.
Liam closing out with the pressure. Shots fired, but it's light. Krish, the goalkeeper, yelling at his players to get back. Everyone back on defense. This could possibly be it on this corner kick.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
Into the box. It's a possible opportunity. You know that's number 30 looking over his shoulder, but he'll have to deal with Spencer with the closeout defense. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. An outstanding game by the Chargers Elite U17 facing off against the West Florida Flames U18. 1-1. Outstanding game. Enjoy. Have a good night /day/morning.